All right, let's get started with our long tail cast on. And we start by measuring out a length of yarn. I like to do it by wrapping the yarn around my needle 10 times, just like so. And that gives you a sense of how much yarn you need for 10 stitches. So if you pull that off your needle, that's about 10 stitches worth of yarn, and you can use that as a template. So then we just double it over. There we've got 20 stitches worth of yarn, double it over again, and then there's 30 stitches worth of yarn, and so on. So we place our tail to the left. I'm just going to grab my needle here. So you hold your needle in the right hand for this cast on. So I'm going to put the yarn so that it rests over my thumb and my pointer finger. And then I use my other 3 fingers to secure it. So let's see that again. So split it with your thumb and pointer finger. Use your last 3 fingers to secure it. And we'll pick up the needle in our right hand and just place that over top. We're going to go underneath the strand on our thumb, over top of the strand on our pointer finger, and back through the loop. So now we've got 2 stitches on our needle. So let me show you how you set that up again. Okay. So now we're going to go underneath and through the thumb, over top of the pointer finger, and then back through the loop that's on our thumb. We drop that loop, and then we can use our thumb to just tension that to the needle. So under then through the thumb, over the pointer finger, and then back through the loop on our thumb, and then tension it with our thumb. So there, now we've got 4 stitches, and it makes a nice stretchy, stable edge. You can see underneath that you've actually created your first row of knit stitches. So here we go again. Underneath and through the thumb, over the pointer finger, and then back through the loop on the thumb. I'll just show you a few more stitches here. So there we go, we got a nice little lineup, and then it shows here. You see that first row of knit stitches, and because of that, if you're knitting flat, your first row is actually a wrong side row. So see, you've already got a lineup of purls there when you flip it over. So because you're casting onto the right hand needle, that first row is going to be a wrong side row. If you're knitting circularly, then of course you're always on the right side, so you just continue on a right side row. So if you have trouble getting it started the way I just showed you, you can also just do a standard slip knot, and then that just makes it a little bit more secure at first. So there's your slip knot. We've got our tail on the left and our working yarn on the right. I just tighten that on. Split it with my thumb and pointer finger. You can secure that with the other hand a little bit too. And then we get going again. Under the thumb, over the pointer, and then back through the loop. So you might find as you're learning that this is a little bit easier to do with the slip knot. It just doesn't look quite as clean because you do see, whoopsie, lost that one. You do see a little bump there where the slip knot is. There we go, and then you can really start to motor once you get the hang of it. It's actually a pretty quick cast on. So that's the long tail cast on.